Welcome to the Dunkin Music Lounge, everyone. My name is Garrett from Elvis Duran and the Morning Show. We have a little audience here because we have someone very special we'd love to introduce you to. Didn't come very far. Maybe the train, maybe a car, maybe an Uber. Who knows? Because she's local, right from New York, right here. Please welcome to the Dunkin Music Lounge, Miss Allie Berke. Hi, Allie. Very nice to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming. So how far did you come today? Because normally, we have artists that literally come from overseas, maybe from California, but total distance from wherever you were sleeping last night to here.
Probably like 40 miles.
40 miles. All right, there you go. From Long Island, right?
Yes, from Long Island.
Still live on Long Island?
Yes.
And so let's talk about, before anything else, growing up, you obviously were listening to a station that we're at right now, Z100.
Absolutely.
Now, what is it like walking into a building like this, being now an artist versus just an everyday person listening to the radio?
I think it's just kind of surreal. I mean, if you would have told 5-year-old me or even me a year ago today that I would be getting to sing at Z100, I wouldn't believe you. This is something that's always been on my bucket list. I'm so grateful. I'm so excited to be here. And, you know, this is just like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me.
Well, it seems like reading up and hearing a lot about you, you've been checking off a lot of things over the bucket list over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
So being here at the radio station, we'll get into what you're doing involving baseball and seeing most of the stadiums in a second. But what else is on this bucket list of yours that obviously you're accomplishing very quickly, faster than most?
I think the main thing on my bucket list right now is probably just like be part of a tour, be an opener for somebody. A huge thing that I got to check off my bucket list this year actually was I got to sing at Madison Square Garden. I got to sing the anthem for the Knicks, which is super, super cool. And yeah, I mean, my bucket list honestly changes every day. It depends on, what I'm looking at, whether it's social media or different kinds of opportunities or anything like that. And obviously to get my songs played on the radio is a huge bucket list item as well.
Well, and artists find their ways to get out there, whether it be social media, and you took a little different route in the sense of getting yourself out there by literally trying to accomplish something that many sports fans love to do by going to every baseball stadium known to man in the U.S. You've been to how many?
I've been to 14 out of 30.
Out of 30, so halfway done. And you're not just going as a fan; you're going and literally singing the national anthem.
Yeah.
So where did that idea start from? Hey, I want to go sing the national anthem. Did you get asked to do once and like, hey, this is kind of cool. Let me do it again?
Yeah. So basically, over the years, like just being a singer, I've gotten to sing the anthem at a lot of different events, and honestly, even some of like Major League Baseball stadiums. And I always thought it was super cool. You're singing in front of literally 20,000 people at a time. And I had the opportunity to sing for Fenway Park for the Boston Red Sox about 2 years ago. And, me and my dad were kind of just talking and being like, I wonder if anybody's ever done all 30, And, through research and stuff, like people definitely have done it. But I think it's just like something really cool to say that you got to do.
It's a small percentage that probably
for sure, yeah. I think I can only count on like one hand how many people have done it.
So what do you think the end goal is, like accomplished date is for you on this anthem tour? Next year, year after? What do you think?
Honestly, I wouldn't even say like whenever it happens, it happens. I think that, maybe like the next 2 or 3 seasons is fine. I think, because it is kind of like a side gig from like my original music and like kind of performing, I do it kind of and I squeeze it in kind of where I can. But I think it's just like super fun and like it's a lot of great traveling and I get to see places I've never gone before.
Where is one place that you want to see that you haven't yet been able to get to stadium-wise?
So this is not some place that I haven't explored, but I would love to sing at Yankee Stadium and for the Dodgers. I mean, I've been to both.
No, you got to pick
places.
one. I'm sorry.
Just
I can't allow both.
Okay, that's fair.
It's one or the other.
Okay, I would say Yankee Stadium.
I gave you Boston because Dunkin is like, the mayor of Boston, but all right.
Yeah.
I get it. So, but those are still 2 of those places on the list that you need to go to.
Yep.
Let's talk about being able to work with a certain Backstreet Boy too, AJ McLean. How did that come about with that friendship?
I mean, he is so great and awesome, and he's so talented, and the fact that he's even like doing his own ventures out of the Backstreet Boys is super, super cool. He happened to be coming to an event that was really close to my home, and I was like, hey, Dad, like, do you think this guy has an opener? And he's like, I don't know. So like we kind of like contacted the venue and tried to like see what was the deal. And then I got picked to be one of the opening acts, which is super cool. One of the most memorable shows of my life for sure.
It sounds like you have a lot of conversations with Dad that go, "Hey, Dad," and then an
Always,
idea
yeah.
follows. So what other ideas out there has that happened to you?
I think a lot of them, honestly. I mean, my dad has been with me on this journey since I was 13, you know, and I'm 14. I wish. I'm 24 now. So
I was 2 years old.
Yeah, I was only 2 years old. No, I mean, we've been on this journey together like forever, you know, so I've never done music without him being involved or anything. So he's kind of like my right-hand man to be like, hey, like, you think this is a good idea or anything?
So it always starts with, "Hey, Dad," followed
Usually,
by,
yeah. Or sometimes like, maybe I'm not going to tell my dad this just yet. And like,
does
I'll see it and figure it out.
Does it work with, "Hey, Dad, I need a car"?
I mean, yeah, for sure.
Hey,
like,
Dad.
Hey, Dad, like, can I have some money? Like,
I
yeah.
think I think I need a tattoo for artistic reasons.
Yeah, just for artistic reasons, for sure.
Exactly. All right. So you got to work with AJ, and is it weird having an artist like him tell you about your music, what his thoughts? Like obviously got to see you perform. So what was it like
Yeah.
getting feedback from someone that you've watched and listened to for many years, telling you about your music?
Yeah, I mean, I think that, like, I'm someone that's very open to, like, just opinions and, like, what's it called? Corrective?
Yeah.
Yes, corrective criticism, kind of, you know, and just the fact that, you know, like, I got to share the stage with him, I think is just, like, an honor in itself. And I think that anybody, you know, big or small, whenever they even take the chance or the time to listen to my music, I think it's just, like, super, super incredible. And I was more so honored more than anything just to have him even be like, hey, like, good to see you. Like, great to be here, you know? Like,
Right.
I'm getting to share the stage, so it's awesome.
Did you get to fan a little bit and then come back to as the performer? Because I mean, it's a cool experience, especially
Yeah,
if
of
you're going through it
course.
for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, his show was incredible.
All right, so music, I mean, obviously it sounds like you've been very influenced by, not to say the radio station here at Z100,
Yeah.
but pop music in general.
Yeah.
So like where do you go? What's your Mount Rushmore of artists that inspire you?
I definitely have to say my number one inspiration is Adele.
Okay.
She's like my end all be all, you know, like person I look up to. I also love just all kinds of music. I'm really into like Kelsey Ballerini, which is like actually not even pop, but just like really like powerful women in the industry that, you know, kind of just set a tone for the music industry right now. And just, you know, they're out there doing their thing, working their butt off. And, you know, someone like Tate McRae also, you know, she's like on her come up right now and she's working hard to do everything she can. So just being able to kind of like look up to certain people in the industry is something really helpful because I can be relatable to them as well.
So before we get into the music right now, you grew up in the area, you know Dunkin very well.
I do.
Have you ever had those Dunkin experiences hanging out with the friends on a Saturday or Friday night, just getting an iced latte or whatever and just
Yeah.
hanging in the parking lot? Who hasn't hung in a Dunkin parking lot before?
For real.
Or a drive-through? But so with that, a Dunkin latte, you have the opportunity to just go chill with anybody. I know we just named a bunch of artists you love so
Yeah.
much, but who would you sit down and just hang out with and pick their brain over?
If I could choose someone?
Yeah, over a Dunkin latte.
Wow.
Can't say AJ because you already had that
Yeah, I
opportunity.
already did that. I would really have to say like Adele, like for sure. I think that she's so unique.
I think
you
she would go
know?
more a tea.
Yeah, for sure.
She'd
I
definitely
don't-
do tea.
Yeah, I don't think she'd be a coffee kind
Dunkin'
of
tea.
gal. Yeah, but I think she's just so unique and just she's so powerful in everything that she does, and she has always a plan behind what she does. And I just think that, you know, just even getting to be in the same room with her would be like incredible. I got to see her live in Vegas, and I was like, oh my gosh, this person is real. You know, like
You're one of few.
yeah, for
A
sure.
very hard ticket.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, I need Adele tickets.
No, literally.
No,
actually.
did it work like that?
Kind of.
Kind of, yeah. It works. Hey, Dad, I need some money. I was talking about me, but. So let's get into the performance here. Thank you
Heck
for
yeah.
coming by today. You got a piano set up.
I
You
do.
got your Dunkin' ready to go. You got your water. We got an audience here. You guys ready for some music? Thank you for
so
stopping
much.
by today, and let's get into some songs right
Yeah,
now.
thank you for having me. I'm really excited to be here, and I'm going to be singing you a few songs. This first one is called Turbulence. Some say I'm out of my mind. They say I should cheer up, look in the mirror, asking who I'm supposed to be. I think I've been getting signs, at least that's what I tell myself when I cry for help. And I've been seeing repeated numbers, I've been feeling like I'm numb, and I've been keeping myself from going under. And I remembered you that night when said I wanted to fly away. Go ahead and tell me now, was I wrong or right? Do I give up the fight? 'Cause it haunts me at night. Got me so up and down, lost myself in the crowd. My life's flipped upside down, just like turbulence. Just like turbulence. I might be losing sight, can't see the vision, plus the feelings getting blurry in my mind. I feel like I've been wasting time. I quit my 9 to 5 so I could feel alive again. I've been seeing repeated numbers, I've been feeling like I'm numb, and I've been keeping myself from going under. And I remembered you that night when said I wanted to fly away. Go ahead and tell me now, was I wrong or right? Do I give up the fight? 'Cause it haunts me at night. Got me so up and down, lost myself in the crowd. My life's flipped upside down, just like turbulence. Just like turbulence. Go ahead and tell me now, was I wrong or right? Do I give up the fight? 'Cause it haunts me at night. Got me so up and down, lost myself in the crowd. My life's flipped upside down, just like turbulence. Thank you. So this next song is something really special to me. It's off my latest EP. I just released it back in October, and it's called Do You Hear Me? The song is dedicated to my mom, who I lost about 2.5 years ago. And I'm going to perform for you guys the title song off my EP, which is called Do You Hear Me? And I hope you love it, and if you can relate, just know that you're not alone, and I hope the song brings you comfort. They say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, but I'm having a hard time holding on. There's so many things that I could say, but I think I'll start with I hope that you're okay. Do you like it up there in heaven? Is it everything we hear about? I wish for a moment I could see your life without me. Is it easy? Do you miss me as much as I miss you? Miss me as much as I miss you. You gained your wings, now you can fly. Can you come and visit tonight? I wanna say I love you and hear you say yeah, bye. If that's too much to ask, I do have one question for you. Do you like it up there in heaven? Is it everything we hear about? I wish for a moment I could see your life without me. Is it easy? I wanted you to see me where and why. Now I don't get to have you by my side. Just a picture and a memory will have to suffice. Hope you know that I'm not alright. Do you like it up there in heaven? Is it everything we hear about? I wish for a moment I could see your life without me. Is it easy? Do you miss me as much as I miss you? No, no. Do you miss me as much as I miss you? Do you hear me? I'm talking to you. Do you miss me as much as I miss you? Do you hear me? Thank you. Sorry, I'm getting a little emotional there. Okay. Gotta get myself together. We're at Z100. Okay, guys. So, Christmas season is upon us, so I'm so excited. And who doesn't love a good Christmas song? So I have 4 Christmas songs out as of next week. I'm super excited about. But this is one that I released 2 years ago, my very first Christmas song ever. And this song is called My Christmas Wish, and I hope you love it. Everyone sing and deck the halls, trying to make it feel like Christmas at all. But I don't want to speak to Santa, he can't help me out this year. The snow don't feel the same, it might as well be rain if I'm not with you this Christmas. Santa, don't bother stopping by me this year. I'm not hanging no stockings or Christmas cheer. Won't be making a list, checking it twice. You already know what I'm doing tonight. I'll be making my Christmas wish, making my Christmas wish for you to come home. I guess I won't be underneath the mistletoe. Everyone's decorating the tree, but I don't wanna if you're not here with me. The stars don't shine as bright as when you're here. The snow don't feel the same, it might as well be rain if I'm not with you this Christmas. Santa, don't bother stopping by me this year. I'm not hanging no stockings or Christmas cheer. Won't be making a list, checking it twice. You already know what I'm doing tonight. I'll be making my Christmas wish, making my Christmas wish for you to come home. I guess I won't be underneath the mistletoe. The snow is falling down, but you're not around. It's your favorite holiday. I'd do anything just to see your face. I'm just singing my carols alone, 'cause nothing feels like home if you're not here with me. My only Christmas wish is one that you can't keep. Thank you guys so much.